Hello everyone, and welcome to a first look of Octopath Traveller 2. Specifically the prologue demo, as opposed to the full game. It's got quite a dramatic, opening screen intro thing, hasn't it? So, for those who don't know, First Look is just a series where I play a game for the first time, share it all with you, share my thoughts. Pretty simple stuff. There's a whole playlist if you want to catch up on old ones. I will say I have played Octopath Traveller, the first one. I completed about 3/4 of the game. Back on my Xbox years ago now, around the time it was put on Game Pass. And yeah, a really solid little JRPG. I'm very into my turn-based combat JRPG style games. Last year, Chained Echoes was my game of the year. I am playing this on PC with mouse and keyboard, so this is going to be a bit different, but overall should be nice and simple. So, selecting a new game, and here's the big gimmicky thing, I suppose, with this. Octopath Traveller is a game where you get to choose which of the 8 characters you want to start playing as. So there's the Scholar, the Cleric, the Thief, I'm having a bit of trouble controlling it already, the Hunter, so the Apothecary, the Merchant, and the Dancer. And I always start with the Thief. Thieves are my favourite characters. So yep, Thief has Path Action, which is just out in the overworld, outside of combat kind of thing. You have Steal, obtain items from townspeople. If you've watched my Skyrim Stolen Items Only series, you'll know I've talked about Octopath Traveller as a really good stealing mechanic, so I hope I can show that off. And the talent is Blessing of Darkness, grant all allies augmenting effects at night. Ooh, that's interesting, that's something a bit different as well. I don't think day and night, factors into it before. But here we go. Your name is Throne Angui, and you're a thief. Your tale begins in a thrilling city in the Brightlands. You are a member of the Black Snakes, a thieves' guild that controls the city from the shadows. Your job is to steal and clean. Not again. Not this stench. Every time I breathe in, it feels as though my very lungs are rotting. The stench of blood. Determined to escape the cycle of bloodshed, you embark on a journey for the keys to your freedom. Let's jump in. Okay, this is how I play it, and so we're going to start off very pixely. On the Xbox it's a lot less obvious, but on my big monitor on my PC, it's quite clear just how pixel art everything is. Although those railings look quite different. Yep, we gotta hurry up. Okay. The reason I've got it on Japanese is because I had a bit of a problem with the first game, where the text was different to what people said, and I just couldn't handle it. But okay, apparently we're helping someone escape, and they've been stabbed, probably. Yeah! Oh, man, but there's a bit of a clashing of art styles, but it still does look very good. The water in with it is a bit odd, but oh, lovely. Yep, able to escape through there. I have a bad feeling. There's no way we're escaping with 4 people. Oh dear. Something's going wrong. Oh no. Are we gonna be attacked? I'm pretty certain we're gonna be attacked. Rats? I assumed it was guards or something chasing us, but are we seriously running away from rats right now? These better be some big old rats right now. I'm expecting full-blown Skaven. Okay. So we're trying to help Donnie escape. And they're not rats. They're people. I know the difference. Alright, so it is combat time. And yes, this is one of the coolest things about this game. I love it when turn-based combat has kind of a gimmick to it or a mechanic you need to figure out. So breaking enemies. Exploit your foes' weaknesses to break down their defences. So I can utilise swords, daggers, and dark-based skills in battle. Cool. You can also select, a weapon type. And different enemies are vulnerable to different things. So what I can do is I can attack with my dagger, I can attack with my sword, or I could use dark magic, or I could attempt to steal in combat, but you only get a 5% chance. The more you damage the enemy, the better the chance goes during combat. So I think for now, let's do a dagger attack against one of the pursuers. And they're vulnerable to it. And yet once they're broken, breaking an enemy will drastically reduce their defences and render them unable to attack. If you can really stack up the break effects, you can just stop enemies from attacking and just keep getting them in. You also have boosted attacks which make them more powerful, but that's something we'll get to see soon enough. Alright, so this guy here has... Ooh! Okay, so these aren't like main playable characters, but you do get to play as them. Reduce the physical defense of everyone. When it says everyone, I don't know if that's me. Okay, I think I'm just going to attack this guy. There we go. Oh, and they're both vulnerable. That is good to know. So your skills, slice, or sharpen dagger. Okay, a little bit of a boost. I'm just going to have him do a standard attack on this guy, because if you see up in the top left, we've got the turn order here. So if I attack this guy, he won't be able to attack, and I'll just get another... Yep, there we go, another set of free attacks, nice and easy. And if I check, steel has now gone up to 21 and 48%, because there's just been a lot more. And the numbers on the right are SP. You'll see up in the top right we've got HP and SP. HP is your health, SP is your ability to do things. And I think I'm going to boost this. There we go, boost it up, and then you see the percentage chance just get better. What I'm going to do is just a big old attack. This is quite an overblown thing here. And that person is wiped out with an incredibly strong attack. Let's just go strong on the attacks. Okay, yeah, with weapons you tend to do multiple attacks, but I think we can, yep, wipe them out without taking any damage. Which, yeah, and then you get a bonus of untouched, which earns you more money. That's what the first symbol is. Experience, if you break the enemy's shield, you get a bonus to that as well. And JP are job points, which is like, so thief is a job, and there's new abilities you unlock with those. Experience is just for standard leveling up, which we've all done. It's actually weird having non-playable characters following me around. I suppose they are playable, but non-main characters, I suppose. Because I don't think that ever happened in the first game. You just started off completely alone, regardless of who you went with. Alright, so we beat them. Good stuff. And Pyro doesn't get it. Why is the door locked? Are we being betrayed? We're probably being betrayed. Alright, and Donnie is our person who's good at picking locks, it seems. Oh dear, is Donnie dead? Oh, Donnie done did die. Oh dear, everyone's a bit sad now. Alright, and yep, I'm claiming that someone set us up. That's a perfect plan. Okay, so we were in the Diamante estate. That's where we've stolen from. No way they could have known. You say that there's 4 of you. Yep, unless someone squealed. There we go. Yep, only a few of us knew the plan. Oh, there's a traitor among us. Amogus, no. Who would sell us out? Okay, we can figure it out later. Alright, let's get out of here and hopefully have a menu option so I can stop half commentating on what they're saying. Right, other ways out of this place. Let's go. And we appear to be moving. Perfect, and yep, now I have basic controls. Excellent. Which I and space and yeah, these are going to be slightly odd controls for me to get used to. But there we go, whole world map, and let me just see where... give me a minute and I'll set up the settings properly. There we go, I've sorted it out, and... Okay, now we can even see the other things everyone has. So I have a thief's sword and dagger, small shield, black hood and black attire. And yeah, obviously don't have many accessories right now, but you pick them up as you go. I do think I'm actually going to change the sound slightly. Because voice is good, the music's kind of nice, but I feel like the sound effects And the ambient sounds could be a little bit quieter, you know? Alright, and with that all done, we can now just wander about the place. And you get a little explore. Does it do that? Okay. Oh! Oh! There were enemies hiding there. I wasn't expecting that.
Let's go.
Normally you see the enemies, but we already know how to beat these guys. This is not going to be too difficult. We can very much just smack them about a bunch. Here we go, using boost to just charge through them, nice and easy. And yeah, they have quite a lot to say. And we do get decent XP from that. We're going to be up to level 3 in the next combat. No items gained. I'm also not sure how useful it is to have my people leveling up, because one of them's probably a traitor, right? Here we go, we have our first chest with a protective ring. So now if I go into equipment and onto accessories, I get an extra 20 physical defense and elemental defense. You'll see down at the bottom there, I've got HP, physical attack and defense, elemental attack and defense, SP, speed, accuracy, critical. Can we... Okay, it doesn't let me show what they do, but I know pretty much what they do. I feel like they're fairly self-explanatory as you get through them. Okay, I can't go back this way. You'll see in the bottom right, they always have a green marker to tell you where you need to go, which is quite handy. And
Play.
Okay, it's
Ready?
It's just a case of after a certain amount of time you get attacked.
Be calm.
I thought we were going to be seeing that. No, I'm thinking of chained echoes, aren't I? Alright, this should be fine though, because, yeah, I can just spam out attacks. Should be able to kill this rat nice and easy.
What to
I'm not
do?
too fussed about stealing from them, so let's just blast them.
Too easy.
And it is too easy.
I take what I want.
There we go, and boom, up to level 3. They do a little animation when they level up as well. All good stuff. I'm making good money from all these fights as well, I feel. But now is the time to escape. So I'm just going to get out of here.
Wait.
What the hell? What's another one of those rats doing here?
They must have known we'd come this way. What do we do now?
Wait here. I'll handle this. I'm going to give our friend a little surprise.
Oh, here we go. Oh, an ambush. That's a new thing. Cool. I will say, big improvement on the first game in terms of the voice acting. It tended to just be like an odd word or here or there that the people would say, but now it's much different. Okay. Alright, so I can ambush people, and I think... Yep, okay, not everything's voice acted, that makes sense. But yeah, my buddies here, I can talk to them. Yeah, I'm the best in the nest. I should strike from behind. Oh, okay, do I need to loop around? Do I need to go up here? Excellent. Go up the ladder. I really should put the light down if I want to do this. Also don't know... And space. Ambush this person. Ambush the town person, knock them unconscious. Yes.
Good night.
Good stuff.
Nice work.
Your skills are second to none. No wonder you're the best in the nest.
He's fast asleep. Didn't even see it coming. Finish him, Throne.
No. I'm in no mood for meaningless bloodshed.
What's your backup plan then? Cheese? Because you're gonna need something to keep him busy when he comes chasing us down this tunnel.
That's enough, Scarachi. We have to go.
Fine.
Alright, so... Space. Ambush the person again. No, you can't do it. Cool. Fair enough. I kind of wish I got, like, some items or stuff off of him. as well as ambushing him. It seems ambushing isn't actually that helpful, because I don't think I earned anything from doing it. Like, it's a way to knock someone out, which, situationally, for story stuff, yeah, very helpful. But I'd actually get bonuses if I beat him in combat, and we've done much harder fights than that already.
Finally, a way out. Time to say goodbye to these rat-infested sewers.
Hold on. We aren't in the clear yet.
Yeah, we've got company.
Throne, if you got that cheese, now's the time.
You idiot. Enough about the cheese.
If we don't focus, we'll be as holy as cheese ourselves when they're through.
Right. Let's go.
Time for another combat, and I'm guessing this is going to be a slightly harder one. Or is it going to give me a tip for what to do?
It's up to us to exterminate them.
Man, everyone's very dramatic.
Ready.
Alright, yeah, you'll see there's... the middle person has 3 shields to break, so that's going to be quite tricky. So for now, I'm just going to focus on breaking the other 2. Lovely stuff. That's how I select them. I'm struggling a little bit with the controls, but they're mostly intuitive. And I've taken my first bit of damage. Ooh. Oh, and I get... Ooh, interesting. I get new skills now. Alright, I'm going to raise my physical attack with this person. Like, buffs are worth it on the tougher fights. You really don't need them on easier ones, but these, they're much, much more helpful. Okay, that's not going to be so good for me. I could... Yeah, you know what? Let's... Actually, I don't know yet if you do get damaged by daggers. So let's just test it out once rather than going all the way. It doesn't. Okay, yeah, if I'd done the boosted there, I would have wasted my BP, which is up in the top right, and it wouldn't have helped me all that much. Let's check the skills. Yeah, I don't trust this Scarachi? I can't remember quite what his name was. Hey, but he does deal damage, that's good. Alright, what I think I'm going to do here... Do I want to... I could do the standard dagger attack or the stealing target's HP. That is quite an expensive skill as the only thing. Oh, and if I boost it, I get even more of their stuff. I think for now, I'm just going to try and stab this guy very hard. Perfect, and that gets rid of him. I figure if I get rid of the small guys first, the big one won't be as large a concern. So, let's stab you. Lovely, that breaks it. And the other guy, you know what, he's not going to do much else. So let's... Oh, let's actually... Yeah, cancel that. You, if I just do 2 attacks against this guy, we break his shield. Lovely. And I've still got some BP left. How close are you to dead? You're not close enough for my liking. But you know what I can do? A max strength dark attack on this pursuer leader. That's probably going to deal a ton of damage. Oh, and a new animation for the top one. This is fancy. Oh yeah, he is just gone. Lovely stuff. And now if I boost you, I'll just chop this guy up. And we've won. That was quite easy actually. But that time we didn't get a bonus for being undamaged, because they did get 1 successful attack in. I don't think they got any more than 1. But hey, that was good. Oh, and we actually get items that time. Lovely, those are some healing items, I believe.
Whew. Glad that's over.
Take that, you lousy vermin. What's that look about? You think I'm just fooling around instead of pulling my weight? That it?
I didn't say that.
Well, I wouldn't have to fool around on my own if someone would give me a hand.
Oh dear, he's a creep.
If you know what I mean, Throne.
Give yourself a hand.
Are you coming with us, or do you want some privacy?
I'm digging the vibe instantly. This is New Delta. Oh, yeah. Okay, this reminds me of Daling City, I think it is, from Final Fantasy VIII. There's just some real similar vibe, especially with the music. It's probably going to be like one person watching who gets that. But hey, look at that, we've made it into the city. Go us.
We made it.
Ah, how I missed these filthy little streets. I would have hated to kick the bucket down there in those sewers.
You mean like poor Donnie? Who did this to us?
I wish I knew. Let's head home. The job's not finished yet.
Those two aren't going to be happy about this.
But we didn't do nothing wrong. I'd rather die than face their punishment.
We don't have a choice. Not with these collars on. So long as those two hold our chains, we have to obey them.
That's crazy talk. I ain't no dog.
Quiet, Scarachi. There might still be rats around. Let's split up. They're less likely to find us then.
I'll deliver the mark to Father.
All right. Be careful out there.
The Black Snakes. A band of ruffians with connections to the realm's richest circles. They control the town's wealth and power. And I am one of their minions. My job is to steal and clean. What a filthy town. Time to go home.
Hey, and there we go. We're being told about the radar, which, yeah, gives us the main story, some side story stuff, which was quite interesting in the first game, because it wasn't, like, heavily marked like side quests normally are in RPGs. It was just kind of like, oh, a person wants to find an egg. It's probably down by the water somewhere, and then you just explore the world and come across it and be like, oh, an egg, I picked that up, there was someone looking for that, which I quite enjoy. Save point, hidden item, and, okay, exits as well. Perfect. This is now the point where we get to explore around a bit. Can I use... Aha! The ambush is to get past people. So, will this work?
Fool.
Smack! Yes, so that person was blocking the doorway. Now I can open it up. Do they have anything to say? Gra. Well said, gra indeed. In we go, and hey. Now I can get some loot, so I get a dagger for knocking that person out. That's alright. Okay, so in the previous game, the thief stole from people, and that was like their main action, like in town. But now that's more of a combat thing. And I think it was the hunter and the warrior who like challenged people to fights to get them out of the way. Okay. Oh, I've stumbled into a ruffle, have I? How many people can I knock out here?
Good night.
I just kind of want to go around and see just how many people I
Good
can
night.
just biff over the head. I don't think there's even any reason for this. It's not. Can I do it to you as well? No, okay, I can't do it to you. Fair enough. Well, okay, let's chat with you. You're an angel of the night. Oh, you want me to spend money? No, I won't spend money. I'll just go around town and knock everyone out. Oh, this isn't sensible. This isn't sensible at all, but I can't stop myself now. Oh, I don't like how it's the same bit of dialogue every time. Oh, but I am... Can I just do this to everyone? Oh, everyone in town's just going to be knocked unconscious. Alright, well I'm going to try and get on with the mission just to, like, wrap us up at a nice point.
A good dagger is not unlike one's own hand. Flexible, deft, and capable of taking a life with the flick of a wrist. Just like you, Throne.
Thank you, Father. We call this man Father. He's the leader of the Black Snakes. A first-class assassin who oversees all of our jobs. He took me in as a child and taught me everything I know. The mark, Father. What is that staff? I hope it was worth Donnie's life.
It is simply what we were asked for. Our client said this would be our last deal, seeing as word of our plan got out. It would appear there is a traitor among us.
There may very well be.
Perhaps our nest is in need of cleaning if such filth is lurking about. You have always been different, Throne. Better than the others. You are the only one who has inherited my skills. Which is why I have nominated you as my successor. Do not disappoint me.
Lately, this collar feels tighter than usual, Father.
You want me to loosen it then? I couldn't if I wanted to. My key alone is not enough. Now speak of it no more. It is a badge of honor, one worthy of a true snake.
Yes, Father.
Very good, child.
I thought we were birds, not snakes.
I hope you are prepared for tonight's gathering. You know what awaits those who disappoint Mother.
Alright, so that was us talking to Father, and we need to have a look around. Okay, we can just wait until Mother comes. Fine, let's do that.
I see my adorable little snakes are all here. Let us begin our delightful gathering.
We call this woman Mother. She is our other leader and manages the guild's members. She values order and discipline above all. Those who fail her are mercilessly punished and disposed of. Mother, Father, they are our leaders, the forces that move the Black Snakes.
I forgot we were called the Black Snakes. We are snakes, not birds. It was all the nest talk which confused me.
Throne, my dear. Would you come here, please? Scarachi tells me that today's failure falls on your shoulders. I worry for our future, dear. The Black Snakes have long controlled this town, but Father and I aren't as young as we used to be. The Snakes will need a new leader to guide them. A successor, as it were. Father has high hopes for you, Throne. But in my eyes, you are still lacking. Now then, time for your punishment. You want Mother's whip, don't you, Throne? Oh, not a peep? A few lashes is enough to bring others to tears. But I suppose you'll need more encouragement. You lost us a wealthy client! You've sullied my good name, you wretched worm! Oh, not even a whimper? Let's see how long you can keep that up! Here!
Mother,
Can't you see I'm busy, Piero?
It wasn't Throne's fault we failed. It was mine. If anyone deserves punishment, it's me.
Oh, Piero. How noble of you to come forward. I'm moved to tears. Yes, what a fine reaction. Just what I was hoping for. In honor of your selfless act, I will call an early end to tonight's meeting.
Oh, you can't be serious, Mother!
Things were just getting good!
Silence, you abominable reptiles! Now listen well. I will be leaving our little nest for a spell. Our family is in need of fresh blood. I expect all of you to take good care of our home until I return. Come, Piero. There is a long night ahead of us.
Well, I'm in the creepiest thieves guild ever.
Piero.
These chains can't be severed.
Mother has whipped us since before I can remember. I spent my childhood beaten and bruised. I've long since forgotten what pain feels like. I steal what our clients want and eliminate those who stand in their way. That is how I've always lived. It makes me wonder, is pain the only thing I've forgotten? Dark evenings are followed by hollow mornings. The cycle repeats. Again and again and again. Here, eat this. It's a dried strawberry. I envy you. Living without a collar, bound to no one. Free to roam wherever you please.
I see you made a new friend. I brought you breakfast. You haven't eaten yet, I assume.
Thank you.
Want one? Least I can do for the best in the nest.
No thanks.
Maybe you should. People like us need to take joy wherever we can find it.
I want to live a long life.
Then you're in the wrong line of work, Throne. Life here is like a cigarette. Gone in a puff of smoke.
You can say that again.
We do what we can to survive in this dump. Living with a collar around our necks from our parents. I want to rise in the ranks and get my hands on some real money. Buy good liquor, good smokes, fall asleep in a big bed. I want to enjoy my life before I bite the dust.
Sounds nice.
What do you want, Throne?
What do I want?
We have to get going. Time for work.
Alright, there's quite a lot more story right at the start than I think there was in the first game. Like, obviously, these are very much story-driven RPGs, and you have 8 characters with their individual stories they're going through, and Frode, I'm guessing, is going to be escaping from these people and then doing something out in the wider world, working out who betrayed her, something like that. It's kind of a similar trope. I wasn't expecting this to be the darkest of all the stories I could have chosen, but it feels very much like that is the case. Because boy oh boy is this a bit of a depressing one. And then we're back out, and... Okay, I can't... So I can only knock people out at night. Yeah, I don't have the option to do that during the day as well. I'm supposed to go back to the thieves' hideout. You know what, let's make this potentially a longer video? Yeah, why not? Have a long one today.
Ah, there you are, Throne. I have a job for you, concerning our little traitor.
Who is it?
Scarachi.
How can you be sure?
He was seen meeting with Diamante. They planned to destroy me and take the Black Snakes for themselves.
What are my orders?
Scarachi is on his way to the Diamante estate as we speak. Sneak in there, kill them both.
Scarachi too?
Death to traitors. That's the rule. However, Diamante is wary after our last break-in. Security will be tighter. There is a way in, but I don't like it.
Tell me.
Diamante craves the pleasures of the flesh, and often invites women to his estate to sate those desires. You could disguise yourself as a brothel girl to get close to him. You're no stranger to using your feminine wiles, right?
I doubt I could convince anyone in these clothes.
We are thieves, if there is something we want.
We take it. Understood, Father. I will find myself a suitable outfit to sneak into the Diamante estate.
Very good, child. I must leave town to attend business elsewhere. When you have finished your job, come and join me in Winterbloom. Do not disappoint me, Throne.
Now to find a disguise.
I did not expect this to be both the darkest and the creepiest of the storylines.
I must find a costume worthy of the role. A brothel girl's clothes would do nicely.
I just wanted to play as a thief, but that's all I was after. I was like, yeah, let's be a thief. I love the thief archetype and being like the sneaky light armor dagger, stab, 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 steal stuff. Great. And instead I got the creepy dark story. And, oh, okay. Okay, so I can steal... Okay. Alright, we're going to do this, just because I like to show off the Octopath Traveller sneakiness. Also, run faster! Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Can I... Yep. So the stealing thing here, you get percentages. So there's an 80% chance to steal. Let's... You know what, let's have a go. Not even saved, but this is only a demo, so it doesn't matter. And yep, your reputation in town will suffer if you fail. But I succeeded. There we go. Not bad.
I'll take that.
Excellent. So I got myself an extra buckler here. We check the inventory. I've now got a small shield or a buckler, which is better. So hey, I can equip that. Instantly made myself a bit better. Lovely stuff. And it looks like, yeah, you I'm supposed to steal from. And look at that. 100% success rate. That is what's missing from Skyrim. The chance of things just to hit the 100% guarantee, just like, yes, you can do
My
it.
disguise is complete. Now to enter the estate.
Obviously, that's like a story-based one, but just within the game in general as well, you do have the opportunity to steal from people, and it sometimes is like that 100%, because stealing a bit of bread is quite easy. Lovely. But this, there's a chance to fail, so it's like, oh no, yep, and I failed. And because of that, I've lost some reputation. However, you still get the opportunity to steal from them. Reputation loss does damage you over time, but having it happen once or twice isn't the biggest deal. And I think that is a decent place for me to end this. I don't want the video to go on too long, and it appears there's a fair bit more story. Hopefully you got a good idea of what this game is like, and if it's the sort of thing you'd be into. I know personally I don't have the cash at the moment to be buying this game, but if it goes on Game Pass like the first one did, I'll be downloading it right away. Because it's just a really good JRPG pixel art game, and I'm a sucker for them. And with the 8 different stories to go through, even if you don't like one story too much, you can just kind of abandon it and focus on one of the other characters when you go out and meet them in the world. Because we're just in this area here, but if you look, there's so many places for us to be going through. There's all of this land here, with various people, none of which we've unlocked, and it looks like we'll be having to go across the sea to get to places as well, because yeah, look at all this. This is all like territory you'll travel through in the game at some point. It's, geez, wow, this map is really quite big when you get down to it. So we've only been in it for a tiny part of the city. But as this is the demo, you don't actually get access to all of it anyway. And, oh, okay, that's the full map. Yeah, we're in like a tiny little bit of it. But excellent. I think that was quite a fun little start. I really wish there was some background music to play me out, but it seems like we'll just have to deal with a tiny bit of ambient sound. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. If you have other games, especially stuff on Game Pass, that you'd like a first look of, let me know, and I'll look into them. And subscribe if you have found this as the first thing on my channel and you stuck through to the end. You might enjoy some of the other stuff. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.